Okay, no. Y'all was hearing that, right? Jose, what you talk about? Jose, what you talk about, bro? Talk about this baby. What you talking about, Jose? What the fuck you talking about, Jose? Talking about this better be worth it. Who you think I am, Jose? Stop playing with me. What's up, y'all? Yo, that's crazy. Man, it's been a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a hot second. Just a hot second. You know what I'm saying? Nah, chat. Honestly, so listen. I don't know if y'all have seen anything that's been happening. I don't know. Right? I don't know where y'all been. But first off, I got the wireless headphones and I like it, but I got the noise cancellation and it sounds crazy. I kind of like it and I don't like it. Anyways, they've dropped so much information. So much information just in the last like 24 hours. But then within the last week, it's a little ridiculous. And not just that, they dropping information around a whole new digital world. They just released a whole new digital world, ladies and gentlemen. You heard me. You heard me correctly. I think it's crazy because they never even officially revealed the witchingly. I feel like, Doug, I'm curious what you thinking. But anyways, Relive says, man, she catch a stream. What's up, my boy? How long you been here, man? How long you been here, man? How long you been here, man? Welcome. Okay, welcome. Listen. I woke up like early today to work on some shit. And so like whenever I wake up early, I kind of drag a little bit. So I took a nap a little bit. So I'm just trying to Trying to get up. Trying to wake up. Trying to wake up. What's up, Texas? What's up, Doug? What's up, DeMello? What's up, Light? What's up, Radioactive? How y'all feeling? Anyways, so much shit. All right, where should we start? Honestly, let me just kind of give you a little bit of a rundown, right? Let me just kind of walk you through some of it. Okay. And before we do that, we need to get some music going. Don't worry, I'm on the case. Don't worry, I'm on the case. Don't worry. I got it. Give me a sec. And I'm relive Salado. I'm gonna call you Salado. I'm finna play that song. So yeah, it's basically it's Digimon World 1, Floatia, right? It's not Floatia, I mean it's because it's Foul City, right? You say Floatia because you're talking about next order, but it's Foul City. So Floatia is next order. That soundtrack sounds a little different. That soundtrack sounds a little different. So what I'm cooking up here, what we got cooking up here is it's some custom shit. You can't find this beat nowhere else, chat. You can't find this beat nowhere else, chat. My boy made it for me, chat, just for me. So that's that. How is that loud? You like this? You like this? I'm sorry. What's on my fucking screen right now? Should I turn it up? But anyways, he said, "Excuse me, do you have the time, stranger?" You funny, bro. You funny. Yeah, cause there was a stream last night, Digimon Times. I'm sure some of y'all were there. I haven't started yet. Nah, baby hand. I just started. We just got into this. I just started the stream 9 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? We just warming up. You can't hear the music. That's what I thought. See, hold on. That's what I thought. Hold on. But you heard the music before the stream started, right? Oh, you know what? It's because, see. Okay, here. Here we go. Boom. In fact, should we play J World for the one time? Chad, we finna play J World in the background for the one time for the one time. Damn, I don't be going to my page enough. Let's get some real music going. Y'all see this? J World. You can hear the shit now though, right? Wait. Yeah, you can hear it now, right? Yeah, you can hear it now. I'll get a little J World going on. Damn, it mad low. It's mad low on my side. Anyway, we got a lot of shit to go through. So we just finna vibe, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is it low for y'all? I don't know. It's kind of loud, ain't it? I'm gonna turn it down. All right, so basically, so you see, this is June 19th. This is June 19th. So this is literally last week, literally a week ago. Basically, this is an in-depth interview with somebody who played the demo at Summer Games Fest. And it's like mad detail. They go into a lot of detail. But I'll be honest with you, now that I'm looking at this, what I do like about this article, let's go ahead and get some full screen action going, is these little screen caps that they gave us. These were a part of that demo, but not everybody. Yo, fun fact here. Back in the day, I just uploaded a Code Vein 2 video. back in the day, the way that they got to play this game early, I got to play that with Code Vein, so I know exactly how the whole setup was, right? The real Sukahara was in the room. They had a little setup with a couple PlayStations set up. See, in that setting, I was allowed to grab screen footage. I brought my capture card and I recorded Code Vein footage, but you know, this is like, it was like a couple months before release. So basically, everybody that like had that access kind of has a little bit of a different perspective. It's giving us a little bit of different information. But what I was gonna say earlier is PlayStation just dropped this yesterday, this introducing new Digimon enhancement systems, and this shit goes in depth. I haven't read none of this, chat. We're gonna do all of this today. I haven't read none of this. So basically, that's the situation. that's the situation. So I don't know what the overlap is gonna look like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that overlap is gonna look like, but we're gonna look into that. Isn't there some more still? Isn't there something else? What else have I been tweeting about? Listen. Oh, okay. Okay, also, they showed the Three Musketeers. Is that that's it, right? Three Musketeers. Where this shit at, man? I'm trying to just get to the I was just trying to get to the Digimon account. Where is it at? Three Musketeers, Sharkmon, Skull, Seadramon. Like, a lot of shit's been going on, bro. Like, so I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even like that, chat. This is not how you do this shit. They was just like, we give y'all information. Why do we just keep giving y'all info fucking information? No, bitch, chill the fuck out, yo. Drip. You ever heard of drip feed? Y'all should learn about. Like, yo, what is this? Oh, yo, whenever I need it most, I can't find the shit. Gee. Ah. All right. So you see this. That's crazy, bro. Straight up turns into a gun. I had never seen dude in the middle. Magna Kidmon, bro. What the hell? That's crazy. Hey, 13, shut up, bitch. Nobody asked. Nah, what up? What up, 13, bitch ass nigga? No, but I didn't know Arc System had a show. They got a show going on. That's crazy. That's crazy. Billy the Kid Digimon. They went in with the news lately. Dog, I'm so hyped to play this already. About to put myself in a coma until then. Reveal baby hand. 3 skills. Then you chat myself with that reveal. Amaterasumon looks awesome. I want some surprises, yeah, but I get it. But hell, I'm still super hyped for Gundramon. I'm gonna get here's with that Kendrick style drop. Yo, for real. They set the community on fire today, but dropped like 30 new Digimon at once. Reveals are fire, but I wish I would know so I could go in the game blind. Gundramon looks way cooler than I thought. We been waiting for Pokemon's downfall to drop this heat. Overdrive doesn't do some trailers. So we're finna watch that in a little bit. So here's that. We're finna watch that. Let's get all like the reading out of the way, I think, and then we'll get into the video stuff. Well, it's buffet, but a buffet for like I don't know, chat. I just feel like they stressing me out, chat. What am I supposed supposed to do? Listen, chat. What is me, Big Jam, trying to cook up some videos supposed to do when you just keep going? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out this weekend. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what's going on, chat. Like, this shit is crazy. Anyways, what else we got? Okay, so Sharkmon. So I was having this conversation, and all the way, by the way, chat, I ain't been on YouTube. Hey, two things. Actually, you know what I wish I could do right now? I'm gonna go like this. Let me try something. So look, I'm on YouTube. Is this gonna act like mobile? Because I'm trying to show y'all something. No, it's not finna act like mobile. I want the page to act like mobile. Because basically, chat, I got a community on my channel. Y'all could start just posting shit. You know what I mean? Y'all could just start posting on your own without me, and I want y'all to do that. So go to, but I think it only works on mobile. So when you go to my homepage on YouTube, click on the little post community thing. Let's get a conversation going. Because basically what I was trying to say is I've been on Twitter yapping, chatting it up with y'all or whoever the fuck is interacting with my posts. I be knowing how to work the little algorithm, get my shit seen anyways. So Sharkmon. So I was talking with somebody before they reveal that this is an ultimate. So by the way, where's all that shit at, chat? Actually, now I'm thinking about it, because I think that's the first thing I'm trying to figure out. I just want to look into that, because like I've been waiting for y'all, man. Chat, I've been waiting for y'all. I've been waiting to see y'all. What's up, Town Guard? What's up, Lean? Big G videos kept me entertained while I was preparing for my first bodybuilding show. I came in fourth. Let's get it, Lean. I'm working on a secret video, chat, like a fun video, you know what I mean? Like a story. I got a little story shit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I got something fun I'm working on. So just for y'all. Anyways. Been watching your videos all day. I'm new and was hoping for a reaction to the new stuff. So I got you, G Flavio. That's what I'm saying. But listen, I'm probably gonna make a video at some point on this shit. And look, Miguel, talk about how you feel of no PvP. There's a lot. In fact, I probably should have made a list for all the things we need to talk about, but I think we'll get to everything. Someone remind me about PvP. Remember to remind me about PvP, because we got to get into that. This is what I'm saying. I'm forgetting because I've been having conversations on my Twitter. I know some of y'all don't like Twitter, X, but like I've been on the shits, man. I've been on the shits. Go follow. Listen. This app, this website is only fun when you got shit like this going on. Bro, I open up my app every fucking morning. Digimon shit all over. You know, it's cool. And then some other shit. There's some weird shit. There's some bullshit. But for the most part, it's fun. Anyways, I've been on here. Anyways, Sharkmon. So I hate it. I get so confused with the perfect. But, because perfect is, if I go to perfect. Okay, yeah. So Sharkmon is an ultimate. So they talking about Sharkmon being an ultimate commander of the Ocean Titans. So chat, what that tells me, this ain't the main boss. This is still like a mini. It's a sub main boss, right? Well, if you have a main, because when I think about in the ocean is gonna be Neptunemon that we interact with of sorts, whatever the hell's going on, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Actually, hold on a second, because the Titans are the ones that we're trying to fight. Honestly, who the fuck cares all that much? I'm not that concerned. But my point is, what I'm trying to like think about, where I'm going is like figuring out how many bosses, how long I guess this game's gonna be. Because you see Parrotmon, we see this guy Sharkmon. Does this mean he's about to be a boss fight like Parrotmon, like what we saw? It's funny. These are cool reveals, but they're just some of them are anticlimactic, bro. Like this shit, 7 seconds. You know, it's just funny as hell to me. It did. I did see 40 hours long, so I guess I knew that, right? I actually knew that, but I guess I'm just trying to figure out, what am I trying to figure out with that thought? Something like it's a multitude of things, right? Obviously, it's the length, it's the like how many bosses are we gonna be fighting? Like, what's the structure of the story? I don't know, but because we also got what? Skull C. Huh? Where is he at? Skull Digimon? I thought he had a listing. I'll go back to Google. What I was also asking my Twitter peoples was, what do y'all think the lines are gonna be? So look, also a perfect. Yeah, so like both of them. Bully of the deep sea. But he just a bully. I said bully head, not for long. Not till I get my hands on him. So what, he just finna be just a boss we fight? He's definitely a mini boss. No doubt he's just a mini boss. Nah, Nero, we're gonna get into the Bandai video. Right now, chat, we're just going through all the simple shit, all the little shit. Then we're gonna get into the big bombs that they dropped. I have a PS5, but I really want to play it on the Switch. I've been getting so many whatchamacallit? Comments around Switch 2. Do you have any info if Digimon World will be coming to the Switch 2? See, look right there. Look at that. Right above there. Right after I said that shit. I look at that comment and he said that. Look, so many people in my chat, in my comments asking about that. So many people in my comments. I'm super late, but the new YouTube video confirms that Top Trainer is definitely more in depth in the types of games. Also high. Now we knew that. Come on, bro. We knew that. Well, we didn't know that until now, but they told us. We're gonna get to it. So look, I mean, I guess while we're here, right? So Skull Digimon, an undead Digimon that continues to swim through the net ocean in search of Digimon prey, surviving on instinct alone, despite lacking flesh. He got like a little bit of a majestic look. If this was Pokemon, or if we did double typing of sorts or whatever, or I guess no, if it was Pokemon, like I feel like he would be like a dark fairy. Like he gives me a fairy vibe for some reason. As a result of it being reduced to nothing but bones, it has decreased resistance, allowing it to pursue its phrase to the ends of the earth with high speed movements. Wait, decreased resistance? Oh, like in the water or whatever? Like it just moves. Once it captures the prey, it slowly chokes the life out of them with his dead roll, where it uses his long body to constrict them. Fucking Sharkmon. Bro got missiles and shit. A large shark Digimon that evolves from aquatic Digimon with an overwhelming tenacity to catch prey. On some Divermon shit. Hold on, cause look. He gonna evolve from Divermon, bro. The injured Titan was saved by Shermon when he was injured and decided to cooperate with the protagonist for a time. For a time. This is Sharkmon, chat. I figured it out. We not even 30 minutes in. I'm already out here uncovering shit, man. Stop playing. Colamon. A lot of people were saying Colamon Evo. They can put a bunch of bosses in the post game. I would love to have some PvP. The card game actually give you price challenges every season. My Sukamon can still eat poop. Maybe Sharkmon first, then Skull Digimon. Yeah, no PvP. So all right. Somebody make a laundry list, chat. We gotta get on. We gotta talk about the PvP situation. We gotta talk about We gotta watch this PlayStation video. Something else. Something else. Hold on. Because I just had it in my head. Actually, I think it's just the PvP. I'm trying. Is there anything else? Hold on. Let me. What's going on in my? What have I tweeted? What have I tweeted recently, bro? Okay. I think it's just the PvP. I would be real with you. I made this little tweet. I was like, I can't lie. I wish mounting had more of a purpose. I was like, but I hopefully it's at least faster than jogging. And there, everyone was like, yeah, probably. The new digital world. I got beef with that. Again, why couldn't they like wait till after Time Stranger? Slash, it was like the Japanese branch of Digimon, not connected to the American side of things. That announced stuff in this little stream they had yesterday. And I'm just thinking like, what's up with y'all? Like, y'all couldn't just like wait a little bit till the game came out or something and then like keep the hype going or some shit? No, y'all just was like, nah, we just gonna give y'all a bunch of bullshit. Jesus Christ. All right, anyways, so no, because what I was gonna say, there's a lot of little tidbits that came out of this little article right here, I believe. And so I was about to say something, but I'm like, no, we gotta skim through this shit right quick. Slash, this shit hard right here. I think I'm about to just watch the video low key.
I got some people waiting, they just trying to show me love. Fucking up the game, but to me I'm having fun. But now I gotta slide. You know I slide. But now I gotta slide.
I'm gonna just watch this shit. Where's it at?
Slide. But now I gotta slide.
Yo, Johnny said, yo, bro, shut up for a second and acknowledge I love you. Fuck with y'all, man. I fuck with y'all, man. So are y'all ready to get into this? We're back into this. You said for sure Jam bought the normal edition. Who the freak do you think I am, bruh? You said you love gaming in bed. That's why I'm getting it on PC so I can play it on my Steam Deck. Bro, I got the... Man, stop playing. I'm gonna have Jupiter on my desk, man. What are you talking about? He said, had they already revealed Neptune? No, I'm just assuming. So this video, we're about to get into it because like basically this video got a lot of shit. Like, and so we're basically, in fact, I ain't hit y'all with this yet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're basically about to just go. We're just gonna get into it. Okay? We're just gonna get into it. Man, where's the PlayStation one? Hold on, I retweeted it. Trying to go direct to source, chat. Hold on, is this the video though? Where's the freaking video? I got this shit up. Link me the video. I'm finna fight them, chat. I'm finna fight somebody, bro. I'm gonna fight somebody. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. There it is. You see him? You see him? Yo, why he doing that too, by the way, chat? What the fuck? He about to Naruto, you know, substitution jutsu. All right, let's get into this. I need this shit full blast. Hold on, bro. Oh, that's loud. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? He said the Japanese version is slightly longer, shows more footage. For real? For real? The official system video band drop. Yeah, that one. I don't know how niche references, but Sharkmon reminds me of Lion Bird LTD's Evolution World apps. I don't know what you're talking about. Digital World Shawarma. I mean Shambhala. The system seems great and all, besides the fact that it's most likely seem overkill besides NG+. I mean, again, in that article, they talk about Endgame, because I think in their interview with Hara, they asked about Endgame. And so he talks about it in depth, that there is a lot of Endgame. So that's why I guess I'm kind of by default, I'm cool with these systems, because I read that article a little bit. That's why I was thinking maybe we should start there, but it's all good. I like the Amon Mega, but the rest of it, honestly, mid. Most of the New Century stuff is very mediocre. New Century. All right. You should just give me Tactician USBs. Let me break the EXP.
Agent,
Let's see.
this begins your
So we got
report from the
6
Adamex
minutes.
Special Investigation Bureau. We have designated the Shinjuku Inferno as a top-level anomaly. Phase electron lifeforms known as Digimon are suspected to somehow be linked to this world collapse
Phase electron
phenomenon.
life forms.
Obtaining Digimon. Digimon have long been suspected of a casual correlation to anomalies throughout history, and Digimon are also our best counter to such threats. Now, open your Digivice and activate the summoning program that's installed. Digimon are
Alright.
strange creatures composed of both organic matter and electric signals. The Digivice can also convert the Digimon equivalent of DNA into binary code. This allows you to create more Digimon to join our mission. Although these creatures are living beings, they can also be generated like data. Through battles, you can analyze enemy Digimon. Once analysis is complete, you can then create that Digimon. This process is known as convert. Once the scan rate reaches 100% or higher, you can convert the data into a new Digimon. However, the closer it is to 200%, the stronger the Digimon will be. Training Digimon.
All right.
Once you have your Digimon, you can equip them with attachment skills and equipments. Attachment skills are equipped freely and can let Digimon attack with different elements or gain skills that boost certain abilities. Equipment can be used to increase your Digimon's various stats and resistances. Keep an eye out for these in the shops and investigate how they can strengthen your Digimon.
Yo, this music a vibe, chat. What the fuck? I
We've
can't
also
stop
learned
dancing.
Digimon come with various attributes and elements.
Yo, Marimon,
As you convert
you're
more
crazy.
Digimon, you'll be able to add a wider variety of them to your roster. Keep these attributes and elements in mind. I'll go into depth about that later.
Damn, these shits look
Dr.
crazy,
Yuki,
these models.
your
chat.
adoptive father and founder of Adamus, also discovered the Digivolution of Digimon. It appears each Digimon must reach certain conditions to digivolve into other Digimon
We're gonna
forms.
rewind this shit.
Digivolution is non-linear, so you can even de-digivolve into younger forms to set them on the Digivolution path you need. You'll need to deepen our understanding of Digivolution and deepen your bonds with the Digimon through battling. Digimon also can possess different personality traits. We've noticed
The way their
Digimon
stats
personalities
increase when they
can
level up is
impact how
different.
quickly
Whoa,
certain
whoa,
aspects
whoa, 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 whoa. So this is where these what? No. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this? He said personalities are old. Yeah, Franco. Yes, Franco. But the thing is, you have to run into them. You have to run into them enough until their scan rate is 100%. So while you can theoretically, get any Digimon, if it's like a boss and you only see them one time in the game, then yeah, you can't really get them. So it's like philanthropy, affection, devoted. A dedicated heart. Boost special. Yeah. So that, okay. I mean, I was looking at this chart just last night. I thought it was a fan-made chart. I didn't realize we had official information about it. Yeah.
Digimon can improve. Their personalities can gradually shift based on your conversations with them. These changes also affect the
Conversations with them? What are they talking about? We're talking to these Digimon? What the fuck?
certain aspects of Digimon can improve. Their personalities can gradually shift based on your conversations with them. These changes also affect the Digimon's Digivolution path. With so many possible Digimon, the DigiFarm is also an important way to strengthen them. Here, Digimon can train and grow on their own. Use training items to boost their stats and abilities. And provide them with food to increase their bond points. You can make the place your own with farm items too. Looks cozy.
Will I have fun with the farm ever? It doesn't look as annoying here. And I gotta say, listen, man, like I said, the whole PvP thing is a sad day. But like, whenever I see when I see the talk about hard battles, and there's a lot of them or whatever, okay, cool. Maybe I do need to maximize. But in an online setting, when you got another human maximizing, so either the NPCs are my point is like this. Say I get the right personality, I've digifarmed the right stat, right? And so let's just use speed as an example. I got myself a War Greymon that has maximum speed, right? He's got a personality that makes his speed go up higher than others. And I've trained up speed. So I should outspeed another War Greymon if they haven't maxed out speed. Now let's put myself in a situation where I need to outspeed War Greymon or else I lose. That happens in PvP. Right, so it's like either it's like, because what happens is sometimes you try to balance out your stat allocation. No, I'm not. I have 100 extra points to put in my speed. I'm only gonna put in 25 on speed, so he's a little bit faster, but not a full 100. No, bitch, I'm gonna put 100, so I'm gonna outspeed you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like either the NPCs are playing like that, or the shit ain't that serious. You see where I'm going, or it's not that serious. So now that they don't got PvP at all, I'm probably gonna be like, who cares? I don't need a maximum. Because part of the Digifarm issue is you put them in here. Yes, they get stronger on their own, but that's wastage. Again, if you're trying to really craft something specific, I want to specifically put all my stuff, extra bonus points, and intelligence. Just throw them in the Digifarm and just letting them have at it is gonna fuck it up. You only got 100 points. Now you've got 5. You know what I'm saying? So without PvP, and so a lot of y'all asking about this PvP. All right, man, let's get it. No, hold on. After this video, we'll get into it. We got to finish this video real quick. And yes, there's no PvP, chat. There's no PvP. We're going to get into it. There's no fucking PvP. Fuck.
As an Adamus agent, you can also help your Digimon grow with agent skills.
This is another big thing right here.
Your bond with your Digimon plays a critical role. So be sure to explore the types of bonds you can build with them. Your personal growth will directly contribute to strength.
He was saying, again, one of them interviews, he's like, oh, one of the big themes we wanted to keep in this game is the bond between Digimon and human. So again, are we talking to our Digimon? What the hell's going on?
Your Digimon. That's about it for converting and training your Digimon.
Oh.
Now let's
you
get
see
into
that Digi attack?
Battles.
What was that? Battles.
Remember how I mentioned Digimon have all kinds of different attributes and elements earlier? There are 7 attributes for Digimon, including virus, vaccine, and data. Virus is weak to vaccine.
So before they keep going, so she says 7, like, because this keeps happening. They keep referring to the increased amount of attributes, but still are only talking about these 3. What the hell's going on? How are you gonna say there's 7, including these 3? What the fuck does that mean? Show me all 7. What's their effect tree look like? You see what I'm? Yeah, it's mad sus to me, mad weird.
Vaccine, which is weak to data. Each Digimon also has
I know the answer. I'm playing stupid. I know the answer. I know the freaking answer. And this comes back. I know the answer, and I'm acting salty about it because it comes back to the whole no PvP conversation. I'm not gonna get into this yet.
Resistances and weaknesses to certain elements. The synergy between these attributes and elements are key to winning a fight.
Look at that.
For example, if you're up against a virus Digimon that's weak to water, a vaccine Digimon will have a certain advantage. But a vaccine Digimon with water-based attacks might let you defeat it in no time. With different combinations of attributes and elements, damage might be reduced to just 50%, or it could skyrocket to 300%. Keep in mind which Digimon might give you the best advantage in any situation. And don't be afraid to try different attacks against the same enemy to discover what works. Every battle is also a research opportunity to learn more about Digimon. Agents can also assist in battle with special abilities called cross arts. Use your knowledge of attributes and elements to have your Digimon attack an enemy's weaknesses and build up enough power in your Digivice. Once fully charged, unleash that power with a cross art and turn the tide of battle with a variety of offensive, defensive, and supportive abilities. You'll build an arsenal of
burst deals damage, aura applies status abnormality, immunity, and stat debuff immunity. See. This type of stuff is how you add real strategy into a turn-based game. Because we might have some bosses that, statuses, some of them that, and I think to that point, Slash, you could also just pick your own sort of play style. It's the cross arts. These are a big piece. Nah, Chad, this game, yeah, bro, this game, yeah, he really, bro. He really like, I'm the MC.
cross arts. So make sure to pick what works best for whatever situation you find yourself in. Remember, it's you and your Digimon fighting together. Got all that, Agent? Don't worry, your Digimon and I will be there to help you. That's all for the report. Stay focused on the mission and keep investigating these anomalies.
Fire. All right. Alright. Fuck, did I just click on something? What the hell I just click on? You said, Jam, you gotta let it go. PvP's death wasn't your fault. What you mean? Why would I even think it's my fault? Nah, so listen, so now that we're here, we're gonna get into this real quick. So basically, I just remembered I tweeted this shit out. Is it? I think it's in this. Okay, this is the article that has a lot of good information. This is the one, because this is the one straight up with Ryosuke. Listen, so look. Also look at this chat. He's the one behind Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Dragon Ball The Breakers. Look at him. Listen, he's a sound guy. He's a round guy. He's a roundabout type of guy. Okay, our new producer, he's a roundabout type of guy. And what do I mean by that? He only makes completeness. And this is how we're gonna kick off this little PvP ordeal, okay, chat? So basically what's going on in that interview I just showed you, they ask him, are there any online features in Digimon Storytime Stranger? And he says, it's single player only. Okay. That's what he said. I didn't say it. It ain't me. Don't hate the messenger. Okay. He continues, if we were to support multiplayer, we would have to balance the battles accordingly. So we designed this game specifically for single players so that players could get more immersed in the story. So when we come back to what I was just talking about, he either made a single player game or he made a multiplayer game. He ain't double dip. He said, I can't believe you personally took PvP away from us. But yeah, listen, and whenever I see that video we just watched, and we're gonna come back to it. When I see this, I am so okay, because what he did he's not lying. What he say? He's not bullshitting, is my point. He's not just yapping the yap. If we were support, we would have to balance the battles accordingly. So we designed this game specifically for single player. Because one part of me is like, you ain't designed shit. You just picked up the old gameplay, just did a little bit of this. No. They added more things. They fleshed it out. You know what I mean? That's my point. And it's two sides to that too. They did that. And then also, if they were to add online, they would take it serious the same way they took the single player serious. This is what's been going on in my head ever since this information hit me. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought process. Because I respect that they did improve, or at least, because I haven't played it. I couldn't tell you. It looks more detailed. It looks fun. So I'll just use the words of the phrase. I'll just say, you guys put some effort into the combat system. And you put effort into everything else as well. They said mounting was pure fan service. It has no addition, right? Besides pleasing us. So again, y'all doing some good shit. So I can understand they're just like what I said about Kakarot, the Breakers. He's not about to put out a game and just throw PvP in there. If he's putting PvP in there, he's going to make it balanced. He's going to put in the effort to make the PvP work. Because Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory had PvP. It was kind of trash. One of y'all said that earlier. Now, I'm just kind of laying it all on the table for a second. I'm laying it all on the table for a second because I'm a counter that. Not even counter, but my thing is, we just saw what just happened. You obviously ignore cross arts. That has nothing to do with PvP. We just don't include it. That's very easy. Stuff like that. Something like swapping your Digimon. That doesn't take up a turn. Swapping your Digimon, I think using an item even doesn't take up a turn. That's crazy work. Don't make that be a thing online or, for PvP. Cool. Ozzy says Breakers wasn't a complete game at all. That's very true. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't fucking know. But you're probably right. So they focus more on the story, which for me is okay. I like the stories of making Digimon rather than the difficulty. See, I like the Digimon, but if the game is piss easy, then it just feels anticlimactic. Is that the right way to put it? It just feels like I'm like, damn, like it could have been better or whatever. Or like I wanted my man. I don't know. I don't know. He said now it makes sense why the stat distribution is a lot higher in this game compared to Cyber Sleuth. They better remember the difficulty, or else this game won't have longevity. That's my point, though. Like, right? That's the thing, Talco. Because like that, I couldn't actually find out until I just read Baby Hands comment. Because it's like I'm kind of there with you, Talco. But at the same time, once you get to the end, that's when it's like do or die, fight or flight. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to keep just dilly-dallying, making a little Digimon and seeing their little moves. Maybe for a little bit. There might be some you want to see their moves. But after that, it kind of falls short. That's about it. And it might be fine. That might be fine. That might be fine for you. That might be fine. That might be okay. There's no issue. You know, there's no issues in this situation. People were mostly respectful, but there was being a little passive aggressive on me because I was like, oh, I want PvP on Twitter. People was attacking me just a little bit, but not really. So that's why I'm not trying to attack nobody. I'm just trying to lay out my point of view. But yeah. And then the other side of it is you can add a hard mode, but it better not be some nonsense like Cyber Sleuth where it's just like it's just obnoxious. It's not actually difficult. You're just being obnoxious. You know, I don't know how to describe it. Right. So that's like I need a proper hard mode. Cause like I remember I was doing hard mode. You got to a certain, I vividly remember it was annoying for some time, but I was getting through it. But it was the, what's his name? Dynasmon fight in Cyber Sleuth. That fight sent it, in Cyber Sleuth. That was it. Once I got to that fight and I lost, I was like, yeah, I'm out of here in terms of hard mode. I turned that bitch off. I'm like, nope. This is so stupid. This is so stupid, bro. Just moving 8 times with a the penetrating attack. So like it didn't matter what you had on the field. AoE, by the way, as well. Bro, it was so freaking stupid. So that scarred me forever. I hope they leave the PvP to the card games because adding it here to this game needs a lot. I mean a lot of balancing. So I didn't get into it's a lot of detail, but like we're gonna rewatch this video. But some of these changes, and actually, I don't know if the video goes into as much depth as this article. I think the article actually talked about things a little bit more, which I guess sort of makes sense. But the changes that they've made to the system already is doing better for the PvP. Obviously, I haven't tried it, so I can't speak very I don't know. But what I know from my experience, and I have a lot of that experience, PvP, when I'm reading, it seems really good. It's my thing. Like it seems like so and then they removed the penetrating attacks. You know what I mean? Like they already made I don't know. Was good, Jules.
Agent, this begins your report from the Adamus Special Investigation Bureau.
I think they might hit 10. I think that's the idea, is my thought.
We have
that's
designated
what we
the
should
Shinjuku
expect.
Inferno as a top-level anomaly.
That's what I'm expecting.
Phase electron life forms known as Digimon are suspected to somehow be linked to this world collapse phenomenon.
Honestly, let me get to the good stuff.
Obtaining Digimon. Digimon scales are equipped.
So nothing we didn't know here. We knew this shit was pretty self-explanatory. I do want to see. So yeah, you can buy the skills, but as you can see, it's only level ones, and at a certain point in the game, this not gonna work. This is also the first town, but they said Central Town is gonna be a main hub, so we're gonna be coming to Central Town a lot. So what's his? I forget his name. What's his Digimon? I forget his name. Anyways, where I was going with that is I bet you're gonna have to fight there's gonna be certain boss fights or mini bosses or area bosses, whatever it might be, that drops better versions, is my thought.
And strengthen your Digimon.
Dreadsmon.
We've also learned Digimon come with various attributes and elements. As you convert more Digimon, you'll be able to add a wider variety of them to your roster. Keep these attributes and elements in mind.
The store might upgrade.
I'll go into depth about that later. Dr. Yuki, your adoptive father and founder of Adamus.
He said Dr. Yuki. Why do they have to spoil that? Our adopted father, so we're adopted.
Also discovered the Digivolution of Digimon. It appears each Digimon must reach certain
Yeah, these stats is kind of nutty, chat.
conditions to digivolve into other Digimon forms. Digivolution is non-linear, so you can even de-digivolve into younger forms to set them on the Digivolution path
Reckless counter.
you need.
Personality skill counter.
You'll need to deepen our understanding of Digivolution
Agent rank, max SP. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
deepen
bro, these
your
stats are
bonds with the Digimon
crazy,
through
bro.
battling. Digimon also can possess different
So it said what? It said counter effect, but I don't even see it on here. It said daring though. This shit is so crazy. What's good, Sam? Story progression isn't necessarily, agent rank isn't necessarily story progression. Sometimes you could do if you say there's a bunch of side quests that could potentially get your agent rank to go up faster. This is the type of game where the more side stuff you do probably could get your agent rank to go up faster. If I see ABI anywhere, I'm gonna crash out. Well, that's Talon and Bond. ABI is in the game, bro. ABI is in the game.
personality traits. We've noticed Digimon personalities can impact how quickly certain aspects of Digimon can improve. Their personalities can gradually
Look. Personality skill. So look, I didn't even notice that. What the freak? So look, it says this one's on reckless. So reckless gives you a personality skill. A personality type of reckless gives you a personality skill of counter. Is that what it said earlier? Yeah, okay. So a personality personality of reckless gives you the skill counter. Personality type of devoted gives you SP supplements. So we see something of counter, chance of counterattacking with a normal attack when attacked. See, that's crazy, right, chat? So it's like we're gonna be grinding for shit like that. We're gonna want a fucking. Let me just think for a second. Magnamon is typically a bulky Digimon. We're gonna want a reckless Magnamon because if you're a bulky tank, counter is pretty helpful. You can take hits and you're always gonna be dealing some damage. The lower the HP, the greater the chance of counterattack. I'm just throwing out some shit in my head, but you get where I'm going with that. SP supplement. When the user uses a skill to recover an ally's HP, SP equal to 10% of max SP is also recovered again when it comes to your support Digimon. Gunning for a devoted Marine Angemon is going to be a thing. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel what I'm saying, bruh? What's good, 559? I hope I don't have to wait for a high-ass agent rank to get Lilithmon. She's my fave. Well, no matter what, Megas are probably going to require agent ranks. Like, it's probably going to be a certain agent rank you have to be to even evolve into a Mega. Guys, come on now. Come on now. Be for real. You know, I just thought about it. I mean, there's like a lot of the people's interest in this game seems a lot of people's anticipation interest in this game seems to be about the Digimon, and they get excited. Like I can't understand getting overly excited over a Goonimon being in the game when it's like, brother, after hour 20, that dude's gonna be a freaking scrub, and you're never gonna see him again. You're gonna use him for about maybe 5 to 10 hours, and you're never gonna fucking see him again. Because he's gonna freaking suck. But I wonder if that's what they're trying to avoid, chat? Is there a way to make a Goonimon, even though he's a champion, into somebody that has stats equal to a Mega? That's a question I have.
personalities can gradually shift based on your conversations with them. These changes also affect the Digimon's Digivolution path. With so many possible Digimon, the DigiFarm is also an important way
I just gotta say, like,
them.
the DigiFarm, typically the UI is so stressful, bro. I opened it up and I'm like, what is this freaking, what is this? This looks straightforward. This looks straightforward. So that's why I'm cool with it. See, they're gonna let you. Their hunters are gonna let you 99 all their stats. See. If we're talking like if we're talking about but 99999 at the same yes, but at the same time like that's just broken. And now you're just breaking the game. I would like to take any Digimon very far to some extent, so they're all relevant. But I feel like I want some level of boundaries. Personally, 9999, that shit pisses me off, to be completely honest with you. Like, even they haven't been able to do that, because I like being able to be super strong and make the games like easy. But I don't like making it where you're gonna like one shot everything. X Tyrannomon gonna be staying on my team to that final boss. Listen, Otto, I'm with you, my boy. What?
Yes, sir.
I'm a X Tyrannomon fanboy.
Yes,
I need an X
sir.
Tyrannomon plushie. I need an X Tyrannomon plushie, bro. Back in my day, we could put max stats on Digimon in DS era. Back in Los Angeles, you pretty much needed max stats for the post game bosses. I think I was gonna say that is the only way where it's acceptable, but then to that extent, that's kind of crazy to me. I mean, isn't that how Next Order is though, guys? The poop army fights, them shits are nuts, right? Like, I think you need almost max stats for them shits, because I be having hella high stats and I'm still getting cooked by the shits. Fuck.
Here, Digimon can train and grow on their own. Use training items to boost their stats and abilities.
There it
And
is,
provide them with
X-Tyrannomon.
food
Oh
to
my
increase their
God.
bond points.
Such a
You can
cool
make the place your own with farm items too. Looks cozy. As an Adamus agent, you can also help your Digimon grow with agent skills. Your bond with your Digimon plays
All
a
right,
critical
hold on. Let's
role.
look at some of these.
So be sure to explore. As an
So, Bonds of Valor. Unlock Valor-based bonds with your Digimon. What the freak? So, hold on a second. Let me just backtrack. Okay. What the hell? Y'all see? Y'all pick it? Y'all connecting the dots that I'm connecting the dots of? Valor. So, let me read that again. Unlocks Valor-based bonds. The frick does that mean? What does that mean? Allowing you to enhance brave, zealous, daring, and reckless Digimon. What the freak? Hipton, are you on Twitter? You talking about we was talking about it? They let you have all those stats and you're finna use them, bro. Pooh Army didn't seem difficult to me at the time. The Dark Fist, however. Discord. Oh, okay. So you pick skills that buff their personalities in some way or another. But see, nah, this is... Oh, what the fuck? This shit feels... I'm so confused. So, bro. Is this a freaking game of like... We're gonna... So you pick skills that buff their personalities in some way or another. You pick, but do I have to? Am I now looking for certain personality Digimon / whatever Digimon I convert? I wanna make them into a specific pillar, and then I gotta go to the DigiFarm to make them, craft them into what I want, what I want them to be. Then I come to the agent skills to get the proper stats for that. So I mean, if I think about it, Reckless was counter. Let's just play with me for a second, right? Attack and HP growth. So an attacker, Reckless, Valor, I believe. Yeah, that's the valor category. So we come over here. So now I got Cybergermon. Is that who that was? Who is that? Who is this, chat? Strikegermon. So now I got Valor. So basically what I'm saying is like, cause like you only get so many points. Now I will say it says 290 and what is it? It's costing 10, 20, so it's not much, but you only get so many points. Where I'm kind of going is like you might want to only like choose 3 of these because you have 3 Digimon up front and choose 3 of these to focus on up at the start of the game. And then once endgame comes and you just kind of fill it out, that's the goal. So that you could use anything. You know, it's weird because I overall, where I'm going is do the agent skills and the categories, is that going to like force or determine the Digimon personalities I hold that I try to keep in my party for maximum, you know what I'm saying? Okay, up front, probably not a big deal when the game's early and it's not hard. But down the line, that's how it's gonna go. And so until you grind enough to get enough points to fill them all out, early end game, it's gonna have to mesh with the skills you bought during your playthrough, which is gonna mesh with the team you built during your playthrough. You see where I'm going? I feel like I'm talking insane right now. I don't know. Or am I uncovering this shit right now? Okay, to your point, this is only for boss fights, right? You don't use agent skills all the time. I think this is agent skills, not cross arts. Hold on. This is agent skills, not cross arts. You think Team Yohane? I assume, Doug, we can get everything. It's not necessarily that I don't think we can't get everything, but it's gonna take time, right? You're gonna have to play the game enough to get everything. Unless you're saying, do you think by the end of playing the game you should be maxed out agent? I don't think it's gonna be the case, bro. 100% no, A-Brick. I like that. I like that A-Brick made that comment, chat. Do the personalities tie in with the crest? Yes. I like how you made that comment though, A-Brick. He said this doesn't seem to be made for PvP because that's crazy. This is a crazy setup. Like this is like you don't need all this if it's just PvP we're talking about. But in a single player experience, this is what keeps you engaged. I wonder, are these all passive? But these are skills. No, these are skills. So hold on a second. Yeah, are these skills that tie to the cross arts? What the fuck are these? You can unlock Digimon. You can unlock. So it says, hold on. Let's rewind this section.
You can make the place your own with farm items too. Looks cozy. As an Adamus agent, you can also help your Digimon grow with agent skills. Your bond with your Digimon plays a critical role. So be sure to explore the types of bonds you can build.
It's passives and it's literally related to the growth. Bro, it's on some like roguelike shit. Also, like I don't you know you see what I'm like where every run you get that you reset after each run in a roguelite, but you keep some type of currency that lets you passively get stronger. That's what this feels like. As you play in the game, the growth of your Digimon is going to passively get better and increase as you unlock more agent skills. And again, it comes back to the person. The bonds are tied to personalities. So say you go through the whole one half of the game with a bunch of valor, loyalty, philanthropy Digimon, but the second half you end up being with a bunch of wisdom and amicability. All your agent skills are fucking useless, and to me that sounds freaking weird. That sounds weird. He said, if my stuff ain't maxed out by the final boss, I ain't playing hard enough. That is a thing. You could grind. I noticed it says what number of a specific Digimon personality you have. So I wonder what effect that'll have. I know it says what number of a specific Digimon personality. Wait, where you see that at? 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 Ooh. Where? Oh, right there, right there. Number of valid type Digimon. Wait, so what if you hovered over that? So what the fuck does that mean? And it says complete. Hold on, you see this? It says complete missions to earn more. To earn anomaly points. You complete side quests for anomaly points. Is that what's going on here? Would PvP work if the Digimon you pick had default stats, but you could only manipulate their skills and your agent skills for your loadout? Honestly, Taco, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's no way to simply answer that question. There's no way to think through that question in a simple fashion. I immediately think of so many different factors. You know, you think of one solution, so many other things come into play. And this is really what it comes down to. I think I said it. Who did I say it to? Maybe I was saying it to myself. The whole idea of not including PvP was the idea that they sat down in a room multiple times across the years of this game being made to figure out how, like a group of them, to figure out how to enhance and make what we're looking at right now. This took years of effort in a sense. That needs to happen for PvP. And they were just like, we don't want to do that. Like, that's really what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to. This is crazy, though. Number of valid type Digimon 1 of 1. But what this is saying is, if you didn't have any valid type Digimon, you couldn't get this. So again, this game is going to promote chat. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One thing that I love about Pokemon, or it's like a subtle thing that Pokemon does, whenever you're going through the game, you're building your team, chat. You're building your ideal team. This is it. Before the game's release, I'm thinking about who's going to be my starter. I'm seeing some of the reveals. Oh, I'm going to get you on my team. Oh, I'm going to have to find you type shit. I feel like what this is doing is it's sort of locking you into that. Before you pick an agent skill, right? First off, you need that type of Digimon. So now you have an incentive to keep that type. Obviously, you could change their personalities and whatnot, but like, I don't feel like doing that, and the resources might be constrained. So it would just be a hell of a lot easier to just be like, no, I'm going to keep y'all as my core. You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts. Minerva was a valid type. I mean, maybe. So I don't know about the quest thing. I don't know how you get anomaly points, but the idea is, so right. The idea is, I'm going to explain this again because it sounds like some of y'all don't fully get it. We have these groups here: valor, philanthropy, wisdom, amicability. In those, there's personality types. These personality types map to a skill. The personality types also map to a type of increase in how that Digimon grows. So having a reckless is attack and HP is going to go higher than a strike Digimon who doesn't have a reckless. And so now when we come to the bonds, right? So remember, he has a valor. He's in the valor category. He's reckless, but when it comes to agent skills, we don't care about that detail. All we care about is which bucket does he fall into. So valor-based Digimon can be zealous, brave, daring, or reckless. And all of them are subject to this whole batch of agent skills. All Valor's personality Digimon will be affected by these skills. That's the idea. He said, I almost get nostalgic for Cyber Sleuth PvP, but then I remember All Force Digimon strats, and I'm suddenly glad it's gone. Does anybody not know about that? All right, let's continue this.
With agent skills. Your bond with your Digimon plays a critical role. So be sure to explore the types of bonds you can build with them. Your personal growth will directly contribute to strength.
Okay, so is that where he keeps, that's the bond side of it. Again, the bonds between my Valor Digimon. Again, it's like, yeah, I guess. All I'm saying is we're going to be playing this game, chat. We're going to get to the point where we get some anomaly points. We're going to pull up that menu and it's going to get real serious. It's going to get real serious because end game, it doesn't matter. We're going to fill that bitch out. But as you know, from 0 to probably like 20 hours, it's going to be, you know, you have to pick your choices. Be like, oh, which one am I going to do? Oh, I have one Val. I got it.
Strengthening your Digimon.
I don't know.
That's about it for converting and training your Digimon. Now let's get into battle.
This Digi attack, I'm intrigued by that.
So
I'm intrigued by
that's
that.
about it for bonds you can build with
Oh,
them.
you see that? You
your
see that?
personal growth will directly contribute to strengthening your Digimon. That's
So what's this about? You see, if you didn't have a relevant Digimon to break rocks, what happens if I got 6 Marine Angemons? They don't even got fingers. How am I gonna break a rock? What's gonna happen? Well, you can think of the last line of evolution you want, and then from the start of the game, prepare for that. But at that point, rather play the short game and then fast train the next step. That's what I think. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying, Franco? That's my point, though, right? And I think that's it. That's it though. Like that's what I like. I like that. Like we're gonna start playing this game, and it's gonna get real serious. Like, okay, who's my team? Because if you start to stray away from your team, they're not gonna be as strong. And then you're gonna have to do extra grinding. And I love that. That's what I like about monster taming games on first playthroughs of them. Marine Angemon is just an easy example. Because she's a straight healer, you know? He said, VSen, are you uploading your first playthrough? You know, it is only 40 hours. That's nothing crazy. But we're going to stream it. But I will stream. I think, so I got a trip in the middle of when this freaking thing comes up. This game releases. I got like that weekend. I will say there is no PvP, so there's actually no freaking rush. Now I'm thinking about it, but I feel like I'm gonna want to play. I'm getting it on PC for the Steam Deck, bro. I want the whole playthrough to be on stream, but we gotta see how much time. Maybe we just don't sleep. We just play. We just fucking. I don't know, bro. But you'll see me play the game. I can tell you that. I can guarantee that. We can just have rules to make it great and fun PvP. But Johan, we can't go online, so what you mean?
That's about it for converting and training your Digimon. Now let's get into battle.
Why y'all banning people? What are you banning them for?
Remember how I mentioned Digimon have all kinds of different attributes and elements earlier? There are 7 attributes for Digimon, including virus, vaccine, and data. Virus is weak
Only
to vaccine,
red colored Digimon run?
which is weak to data. Each Digimon also has resistance.
At the end of the day, no PvP. We're gonna have to frickin' do something, chat. We're gonna have to do something. I think. Anyways, my thoughts is. Okay, yeah. I haven't really thought about this just now yet until now, right? No PvP. That fucks up everything. I'll be real with you, chat, because my thought was we just gonna stream the game. And we going right to PvP series. Like, that's it. I don't give a shit about nothing else, bro. I don't care. I didn't care. Now I have to care. Now I have to freaking care. So we got to figure that out. my thought is
Talking, bitch, I'm trying to summon. Gabumon coming. You finna freeze. KID didn't think I found the
exactly
keys.
what
I
Hip
just
10
be
just
counting
said,
up all of
basically.
my P's. Cop in the drip. Look at the steez. Gucci my body, I'm feeling complete. She asked me for what? Lily Mon, please. If I got a bitch, she looking like Lilith.
Hip 10 says, enjoy the game at your own pace, and then maybe New Game Plus or here and there stream. Exactly. So we're going to go stupid. We're going to go stupid, obviously, when the game comes out and whatnot on the stream. You're going to see everything, and I might not sleep, shit like that, right? But then I will dip at a certain point. I'm going to be all up in your face, and I'm going to disappear for like a couple days. But then I'll be back pretty quickly. But in that meantime, I'm probably going to play, bruh. That's why I'm getting on PC, so I can play it on my Steam Deck, so I have it wherever I go. My main goal behind that at the same time, before chat, was because I was anticipating having a team build, and I want to be able to team build in my bed and shit to prepare for the PvP series. But now that I can't do that, I'm still getting on PC, though. I'm still getting it on PC. So anyways, we're going to do that. And then I guess to his point, New Game Plus. But there's end game stuff, bro. There's end game stuff. Here's my ideal scenario. End game is stupid hard on some next order vibes where motherfuckers don't even know how to play the fucking game. Like, is that just like tricky, unorthodox of a game that people just don't know what's going on? They don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, get right, chat. They don't know about the Platinum Numimon. That's where I'm gonna come in. So basically, that's our goal. We're gonna play the game, try to figure out all the shits. We're gonna figure out all the shits. You know what I'm saying? Everything as a unit, and we gonna share that with the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that 5, Hip 10. Appreciate you, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're gonna have fun trying to break the game, and we're gonna share our findings with the world. You feel me? That's what we're gonna do. Ain't it, Johnny? That's a fucking bar, Johnny. Stop playing. Johnny, I wonder, Johnny, if a Digimon Survive stream would have been better. Bell, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my brother. Hope you've been good. What was I about to say? I was saying something. I was fucking saying something. I was on something. And I freaking forget. They should bring back Digitama matching. Filling the egg decks would be a nice time waster. Oh, it was about that stuff. Endgame. Okay, so yeah. So just basically, yeah, it's a hard-ass endgame, and they need Big Jam on the way to teach you. On the fact that this game has season passes, we should be getting title updates, and I now think that PvP is coming in future update or DLC. So let me Red Orpheus. Let's end off. Let me bring y'all into what I was. Hold on. What's up? Is anything else in here? Hold on. Let's get to the cross arts, and we're gonna come back to the PvP conversation in a second.
Instances and weaknesses to certain elements.
Or should we just fuck that? We're just gonna hop. We're gonna come back to cross arts. So basically, I'm just gonna put this music back on. So basically, this is what I said about PvP. So there's a couple things, because number one, this is my comment around. They've made changes to the combat that it's actually feels like it would benefit PvP. He goes, my fears that this was the result, as in no online. It was the result of the shift to giving Digimon a wider variety of universal skills to improve Digimon balance. I'm like, brother, we always could do that. You could put any Digimon, any move on any Digimon. It's actually better now because you have to buy it. It's finite. You can't inherit skills. You know, I feel like it's actually somewhat of a better situation. Anyway, so I said the only reason they didn't include online is respectable. If they were going to include it, they'd go the extra mile to balance it. That's respectable. They're like, we're not putting out bullshit. But then I'm like, but the changes they've made are making it more balanced. Then I break it down a little bit. I said lack of passives. So y'all was talking about the whole All Force Vegemon, how he was a menace. The main issue was his passive ability, where it let him move first. Literally, it's like a priority move as a passive ability. That's fucking insane. And then I think he might have had a penetrating move. I can't even remember. And it was AoE. I don't know if it was. That's a triple fucking threat. Oh my God. He was a problem, bro. But they removed passives. So there's no such thing as having a cracked passive like that. Okay, cool. They removed piercing attacks. So even if he was a triple threat, now he's just a single threat, an AoE move. That's fine. There's a lot of AoE moves, right? So they've already made a hell of improvements. And not only that, Shine Greymon burst mode. The real problem in the PvP was when you combined these two cucks. You gave yourself a priority passive, and then you had a Shine Greymon who was just overpowered. He was a triple threat as well. Maybe just double threat, but like triple threat. Basically, penetrating move, and it was AoE. So that was the big problem. It wasn't even that they adjusted those two Digimon. They fundamentally broke those Digimon down, right? They fundamentally nerfed them. Fundamentally, not the specific Digimon. And that's a better route if we're talking about balance. Then I say attachment skills are way better than inherited. That's from a flow perspective. Just team building, not having to worry about inherited skills is a blessing. So then I'm like, it's like they balanced it for PvP but did include it. And this is why I come back to who said something earlier. Who was that? I think it was Taco. He asked the question like, oh, couldn't we just do this to make PvP work? I can label all these things, but there's still so many unknowns and so many other balancing areas. But that's why I pointed out these two, because these are fundamental changes. Fundamental changes to the game as a whole that I believe benefits PvP. So anyways, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And I guess passives aren't entirely gone, because when you think of personality traits, but they're operating very differently. And I made that tweet. I will say, in my defense, I made this tweet on the 23rd. This video just dropped today. We ain't seen this level of detail. I ain't seen this level of detail. But yeah, I guess these are technically passives. But the difference is there are passives, but these are still fundamentally different. These aren't game breaking, right? Because anybody has access to these. That's the fucking difference. What did I call them before? I called them passive abilities. That's what these are, more so passive abilities. I feel like the other one was personality. Anyways, because the All Force thing, only All Force had that. And that's how it went for many other. There was some overlapping stuff, but some of them were basic. Some was like, oh, 10% defense increase. But that was actually crazy. Now I'm thinking about it. The variety was insane. And that's a big problem in Cyber with Hacker's Memory. The fact that fucking All Force has an ability that lets him priority and at the start of every battle, versus this guy just has a 10%, a 5% defense increase or something stupid like that. You saw it was very polarizing. It was very polarizing. This one is balanced in the sense that everybody has access. Oh, you're mad that you just lost that match to a counter personality skill? Well, put a reckless personality type on your Digimon. Now you got that ability. You know what I'm saying? Completely different. Okay, Arrow had it as well. Okay, that makes sense though. I've been preaching for a second here. Let me tap in with y'all. What y'all saying? Oh, also, okay, before I finish there, I ended off. Oh, I said someone said this is a story game. Why expect online? And that's just wild to me. It's less about it not fitting and more about the responsibility that comes with online modes. That's the more online fits in this game. So that guy was an idiot. I don't even know why I commented on it. But anyways, Cyber Sleuth's online was neglected. Hacker's Memory had time and money. Hacker's Memory, before they released it, they had time, they had money, because they weren't making a game from scratch. So they're like, okay, let's enhance PvP a little bit. Not balance, but enhance it. Then I ended off by saying, with that being said, it's 1,000% of features that can be added later. So I'm like, let the game release. It's gonna shock the world. We're gonna get a bunch of people playing the shits, and then they're gonna give us an online mode, and then we're gonna be good. But coming back here, yeah, we kind of got past this. They probably just want to force people to enjoy the story and shit. You know, Japanese people always be weird like that. Probably won't happen, but if we can use this cross arts to make Shotmon X3 or something. Yeah, you humans will always see who can be the most helpful guy. I wonder if we'll get more bonds, such questions in future episodes. Split them into reliability. In the episodes. Oh, you know, I could see that. I could see more bonds coming out in the episodes. More skills, per se. Rebel, what's up? It looks like neither you nor I have given up on Digimon, man. You're looking at Digimon games, and I'm heavily concerned on Digimon TCG. Rebel, do you not know about this new game coming out? PlayStation themselves are posting about it. Rebel, talk about I'm looking into the new Digimon game, bitch. I don't know the way you just described, the way you worded that, makes you sound like you don't know what's going on. Radioactive, he kind of was. You pair him with really anybody, because there were some passives that could boost your team's attack. So, like, again, he was a triple threat. He had an AoE move, and I think it was penetrating. So you could easily make All Force a threat, but you could also equally tame him. I made a team in Cyber Sleuth to literally, it was the All Force hunting squad. I built a team around countering All Force. But whenever Shine Greymon Burstmon came onto the scene, yeah, there was literally no counter. There was nothing you could do besides doing the same thing. It was incredible. He said personality traits aren't just the equivalent to Pokemon natures then. They're more. They're way more. Because natures only influence... In Pokemon, natures only influence stat increases, right? Passively. So it's like you got the jolly nature, so now my speed stat is gonna increase faster than others. But in this case, it's doing that plus it's giving you a passive ability. It's increasing your speed and it's making you move a turn faster than others. Whatever, you know? It's giving you two things, dude. It's kind of crazy. You know what's interesting? Why haven't I seen statuses? Have you all seen Woken Palm? Hold on. Performance attack. 100% chance. 100% chance of what the fuck is that? What kind of 100% chance of 100% 20% reduction to speed? And what is this move though, bro? I haven't seen statuses. I've been seeing, yeah, right. We just saw right there. It was more about a stat decrease. And if they remove statuses, chat, that further fucking proves my point. Not that statuses are bad or a problem. They are a little intrusive, but you know, you make them work. They're common. But you remove, that was also a big problem in Cyber Sleuth. And you tell me they removed that too? Like, what are we doing? Y'all made the system work for PvP. I love when games balance their PvP in a way where you can even use rookies. Like a special training for rookies to get their stats up so they can compete with the rest. Oh yeah, we were supposed to talk about Shambhala. We were like 3 months of the game launches. A lot of things could happen while we wait. The unlock screen being small in the beginning would be perfect. I'm wondering, you think y'all think it makes sense for us to like make a video asking for PvP? I pondered that idea. Like, oh, we want PvP sort of thing. Base stat change where stat growth was passive. Yeah. Only bit sleep and panic were annoying. The other ones were somewhat manageable. I agree, Yohane, I agree. But low-key, Yohane, let them... I think this is actually the perfect situation. No PvP right now is actually the perfect situation because what they've done is they've taken all that effort and that time to refine the single player. Cybertooth was fun, but that combat, it was cool for about 10 hours. Then you're like, all right, this is kind of freaking buns, but it's not bad. This one I think is gonna actually be fun the whole. It's not just fun the whole time, but it's gonna gradually get more fun as you're playing. So that's great. So you got that figured out. Now let's look at PvP. Let's get that shit going. That's my thought. Well, yeah, I guess we'll do. So, anyways, this weekend I'm gonna sit down and really think through what kind of videos I'm finna make. Like I said, I'm working on a secret video as well. That's more just entertainment based. You know, not none of this. But we gotta talk about this. So I'm just gonna. I gotta sit down, think it all through. You know, it's funny. I could have chased one of the other information drops, and they would have hit us with more. That would have really pissed me off. So at this point, I just let them. They're just gonna keep throwing shit at us. So I'm just kind of chilling. Oh, my eye. I need to go get some water. But my eye, I touched my eye now. It's itchy. Oh, okay. I wanted to get here. Actually, hold on. I gotta turn this off.
The same enemy to discover what works. Every battle is also a research opportunity to learn more about Digimon. Agents can also assist in battle with special abilities called cross arts. Use your knowledge of attributes and elements to have your Digimon attack an enemy's weaknesses and build up enough power in your Digivice. Once fully charged, unleash that power with a cross art and turn the tide of battle with a variety of offensive,
So you see them.
defensive,
So burst target all enemies. Deals major damage. Always hits.
and support.
Wait, look. Select from cross arts learned via bond of loyalty agent skills. This is what I was gonna say. I think there's actually a connection between cross arts and agent skills, and we're seeing it right there.
Supportive abilities. You'll build an arsenal of cross arts. So
Which
make
is
sure to
crazy,
pick what works
chat.
best for whatever situation you find.
What the? Wait, hold on. I didn't realize they gave this. They gave us the sauce. They gave us all of them.
Arsenal of cross.
So we read aura, moderately recovers HP, and then status abnormal. Okay, I mean status abnormality. So right there, status is aura thing. Immunity. So
make sure
aura
to-
is all about preventing and healing a little bit, and this is straight up reviving, and applies guts. So I want cool, gives you endurance,
Pick what works best for whatever situation.
and then field, 50% boost to your stats. Hold on a second, chat. All of these said bond of loyalty though. None of them were anything else. So if I just backtrack for a second here. So, hold the freak on. Hold on a freaking second. Nah, what's going? This shit getting it. This shit is insane. That's all I gotta say. This shit is insane. But cross arts only come from one agent skill section. This is so weird. I mean, I think it's less weird, more of that it's expansive. 40 hours? How the hell is this only 40 hours? So I don't know if I believe that. Rebel, this is what Rebel. Have you not? Do you know nothing about the new Digimon game, Rebel? Go ahead, do you a favor and Google Digimon Story Time Stranger, my boy. All right. Could you use cross arts as combo special moves with specific Digimon? Because it shows 3 sprites. Like say the 3 Musketeers or 3 Demon Lords. So you're trying to cross arts combo special moves. That would be really cool, bro. That would be really cool. who just wants to bash her head into the story without thinking. That would make sense, Zekrom. Because I'm like, this should be a 60-hour game. See, and not only that, okay, I think, yeah, no, they're on some absolute bullshit. They're crazy. Because I feel like they did that for Cybersloop. They were talking about 40 freaking hours. Chat, that is a 60-hour freaking game. Reason why I say that is because at a certain point, grinding is required. At least typically. Oh, maybe grinding is so streamlined now that it actually doesn't really heavily affect your playtime. That might be the situation. Because you don't gotta, because bro, Cybersloop was a 60-hour game, and 20 of those hours is honestly grinding. Like that might be true. I'll be honest, the first reveal, the characters, Rebel, I wasn't the biggest fan either.
Your Digimon plays a critical role. So be sure to explore the types of bonds you can build with them. Like, your personal growth will directly contribute to strengthening your Digimon. That's about it for converting and training your Digimon. Now let's get into battle. Battles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, we gotta go back. My boy Blitz graduated. Congrats, my boy. Wait, high school or college?
For whatever situation you find yourself in. Remember, it's you and your Digimon
They didn't
fighting
get into too much depth of the cross arts. I need this as a screenshot. I'll get it later. High school. Good shit, my boy. Good shit. All right, the other thing we're supposed to do, chat. Last thing I'll say. And in fact, no, we need this. Go back to this. Last thing we need to do. Hold on. What is this? What's going on here? Never mind. All right, what the fuck? But actually, what I need to do. What I need to do, go here. And then go here. Is this who tweeted about it? Look at that. It's their birthday, chat. Happy birthday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, where's the new Digimon shit? I just thought about, like, where do I actually... I need to get some water. Hold on. That's our only option, Rebel. Very true. Relive. The only thing with the farm was, in the other games, the farm had a chance of raising other stats that you might not have wanted. So as long as they can remove that, we'll be good. I agree, Yohane. We might need to just develop the Digimon Showdown, chat. Thoughts? Because like I'm so sick. Like honestly, within the next like 5 years, like if I don't get my fix in the next 2 years, I'm gonna start putting in some actual effort of getting that figured out. It's nothing crazy from a development standpoint. If I was being so for real, I could probably program a Digimon Showdown. Now, would I? Absolutely not. Okay, but I could, so I could find somebody that would actually do it. So I'm telling you, to give me 2 years. If I'm not satisfied with the card game, this thing right here. Look, if I'm not satisfied with this nonsense, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. They just dropped this recently. The Digimon Mobile TCG Sim. They dropped this trailer, I think 2 days ago. Something like that. Somebody commented They said it should look cheap. Chat thoughts. They were like they're like why does this look like a cheap game? I'm like I think the models just look a little, you know. He said it looks corporate. Oh shit. He said it looks corporate. I can't unsee that now, bro. Fuck. You sure the new fan-made Digimon Pokemon-like game? I did see it a little bit, and I want to play it. I want to play it, but I don't know. I just need time, bro. Where is the information? Where's the Shambhala, chat?
Since the release of the Digital Monster Virtual Pet Toys on June 26, 1997, Digimon has expanded into many forms, from animation and console games to trading card games.
I didn't say it looked like cheap, Toby. I thought it looked fine.
A brand new logo has been created to represent the Digimon franchise. Digimon will continue to grow and evolve.
Other than that improper shading that Doug just pointed out.
Digimon Times! Digimon Update Streaming Program!
Digimon Times!
Digimon Times is a streaming program bringing you all the latest Digimon information. To commemorate the anniversary of the release of the Digital Monster Virtual Pet Toys on June 26th, we'll be presenting a variety of new Digimon
How many years ago?
And now, on to today's topics. Topics include the latest information on new Digital Monsters V-Pets, as well as the anime and games. So please stay tuned until the end. First, let's start with the newest products in the digital.
I'm not too concerned with this, so I'm gonna skip around.
26th.
So a new card just dropped. New card deck. Oh, I seen somebody. Yeah, I seen somebody tweet this.
You'll also be able to find
oh yeah,
specific
Pokemon
play
Pocket got
elements
new
like feeding
cards
and
today
training,
too.
recreated in the card text. On July 19th, Booster Pack Volume 22. Digimon Liberator is now being serialized. That was
Alright,
announced
so
at Digimon Con in
Digimon
March.
Beat Break, chat.
Back at Digimon Con 2025 in March, a teaser visual featuring a mysterious new character was released. Here is that visual. The design features vibrant colors, which are key features of the world. The protagonist of the 10th
I do like the
series
color
is
scheme.
Tomoro Tenma, a 15-year-old first-year high school student, and his partner Digimon is Gekomon. Gekomon is a reptile-type Digimon. The partnership between Gekomon and Tomoro will be worth watching, so keep an eye on them. As for the world, just what does Tomoro see beyond his glasses? Digimon Beat Break will begin airing in October 2025. Stay tuned for more updates, including new characters and Digimon. They're coming your way soon. Don't forget to check the official homepage and official X too. Up next is Digimon merchandise.
I need chat. I need some. Oh
Let's start
man,
with
I
the
need.
Digimon Plastic Model Series.
I need more of these things. Maybe not. I'm not so much. I mean, I'm more so. I'm a plushie guy. I feel like
With new designs
it
by
sounds kind of
Admirita,
fruity,
the
but
entire body has been
like
freshly sculpted
these things just they just have an edgy look,
and
whereas
arrangement
plushies
to
have this
best
like cooler,
amplify
softer
its
look.
charm.
And I feel like when you're trying
The
to
main
set it out in
weapon,
your house,
Dragon Soul Sword, is
or an
now
apartment, should I
visible
say,
as an amplified original
plushies
feature.
just blend better than this. Like these need to be on like a shelf.
Next is
I don't
the
really got
latest
that. Anyways,
prize goods.
I mean these could work though. I think it's just
Products
the
from
edginess of them
online
ones.
series prize divisions
Anyway, I'm
from
just
series.
speaking specifically from the use case that I want some of these for, because I got some plushies that I've been putting up, but they're Pokemon, chat. They're Pokemon, so that's where I'm really coming from. I'm like, bro, I want some Digimon shit, bro. I got this in in fact, I'm forgetting I got wireless. I'm gonna show y'all.
Figures from Mega House. To commemorate the 25th anniversary of Digimon Adventure, Gem Series War Greymon and his partner Tai Kamiya will be
I got these
released.
recently.
Standing at
Listen, bro, he said Pokemon with the face. I just didn't have any other options. Listen, if they had what I wanted, I'd have got it.
Full of kindness.
I got this. It's like a
At his side stands
keychain.
his partner Tai with Digivice in hand.
This is crazy. They got Digimon on the screen. I'm showing you this. Anyways, I want more of this shit, bro. I need Digimon one.
Pre-orders will begin on July 4th at Premium Bandai, Toei Animation official store, and other featured shops. Additionally, figures of Metal Garurumon and its partner, Matt
Chill out,
Ishida,
bruh.
will also be re-released.
He
At
said throw that away.
30 centimeters in length, this figure is also a supersized premium.
He said
The figure is designed to emphasize Metal Garurumon's gentleness while still keeping an edge. On his back is Matt with his Digivice.
You know,
ready to
I still
fight
got.
alongside
Where's
him.
my Magnum on?
Displaying them with Ward Raymond and Tai Kamiya will show off an even better view of the world. Pre-orders for Metal Garurumon and Matt are scheduled to begin in early August at Premium Bandai.
Alright, so here's what's gonna
Toei
happen.
Animation official store, and
I
other
still
featured
have
shops.
the Magnumon model.
Please check out
I'd
Mega's
never built. I
official
didn't
website
finish.
and social media
I
platforms.
have Deluxe Edition Time Stranger
And cute Hoodie Nui
ordered.
plushie modeled after the
So I'm
popular
getting a
Jupitermon
Jupitermon
from the official Digimon
figure.
YouTube channel is
When
hitting
I
the
get
shelves.
that,
The
I'm gonna
pre-order
build the
period
Magnumon
is
slash maybe we gotta
available,
lead up
but
to the
will still be
release
available
and
for
build the
purchase.
Magnumon.
There may
That's
be
a
just
better
few
option,
left
huh?
in stock,
We might
so
have to
don't
build it
miss
into
your
our
chance to
week.
get one. Don't miss
This
Very
weekend,
Long
I'm
Sisters
finna-
Club,
I'm finna-
streaming every Tuesday
I'm
on the
coming
official
back. I'm
Digimon
coming back.
YouTube channel.
So I'm gonna figure out a consistent way to come back to YouTube.
Next up is an update
And-
on the latest game
Yeah.
information.
Yeah. How about that? I'm finna finish some shit like that. Y'all called me a traitor. I gotta gain my respect back.
Set your calendars for its release this year on October 3rd, 2025.
All right, let's lock in for a second here.
Pre-orders for various editions are now available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. Don't miss out on the pre-order bonuses. Get your hands on a trainable Digimon, costumes, and item set. This game is an RPG where you become an agent of Adamus, a secret organization that investigates anomalous phenomena. As an agent, embark on an adventure across both the human world and digital world, in pursuit of the mystery behind the impending collapse of the world. All the while on this journey, you can enjoy collecting and raising over 450 Digimon. Today, we'll be showing new gameplay footage to the public for the first time. We'll show you glimpses of Gear Forest and Abyss Area, two locations that the protagonist visits during their adventure in Digital World Iliad, as well as the Digimon that live there. Furthermore, at the end of this segment, we'd like to show you an intense battle with a new Digimon making its debut, so please watch until the very end. Now, let's start with footage of the forest of lush greens, Gear Forest.
Gear Force.
In this area, Digimon live amongst the majestic trees floating in the sky. However, there are also many Digimon who stand in the protagonist's way. Forge your path forward with the help of Digimon living in the area.
This shit is crazy right
The
there.
further you venture, the deeper the forest gets. The Digimon standing against you also seem to gradually change.
Chat. I forgot to mention. I mean, I guess it's not like a crazy huge deal, but like it's big for us. You got quick battles or whatever. That's a horrible phrase. That's not the right way to say it. But where if you're stronger than the enemy, you don't even. There's no nonsense. Like that's not even bullshit. I'm gonna kill you. So let's not even get at this. You know what I'm saying? You got that, and then you also got like first hit bonus, right? So if you like sneak up on them or whatever, I believe. You could hit them and then you get to move first, whatever it might be. But that was so we just saw that happen, right? First off, this looked really freaking weird, bro, just floating in the sky. But that
Living
was the
in the
quick
area.
move or whatever, or you know.
The further you venture, the deeper the forest gets. The Digimon standing against you also seem to gradually change.
And you see how they took him in the battle.
Let's go. Oblivion Bird.
All right, Skull. Why does he sound like
Even
that?
further into the depths, you'll eventually reach a forest village ruled by Bacchusmon. There,
Bacchusmon.
Bacchusmon guards the world tree,
Bacchusmon.
the primary source of energy in Digital World Iliad. Bacchusmon, its retainer Sirenmon,
I don't think he's saying
and
it right.
the evil entities targeting the world tree. what story will unfold in this area. That's something to look forward to. Moving on, let's take a look at Abyss Area, where a gorgeous ocean stretches out as far as the eye can see.
Thank you for the sub, Aldo. Appreciate it.
Abyss Area features a floating village where aquatic Digimon live, and many other unique Digimon that also inhabit this land.
Oh, hold
Here,
on.
the protagonist seeks Shellmon, but Divermon, a member of the hostile group Titans, appears. How will things play out between them? The story in the Abyss Area is not limited to the floating village, but also extends into the vast sea beyond. There, the Titans who ravage the sea await. And making its debut appearance in this game as one of the ferocious Titans is Skullseedramon.
Oh, it's
Let's take a sneak peek at Skullseedramon's battle footage. Skullseedramon is an undead-type Digimon that lives solely on instinct, even without having a physical body. It is among the largest Titans in this work. In this game, it fully demonstrates its power, unleashing a barrage of consecutive attacks. Furthermore, it's also able to defend against specific attacks in battle. Its special move, Lightning Javelin, is capable of causing massive damage. So, when Skullseedramon starts charging, aim for its weak point and attack to keep it from using its special move. Well, that's all we can show of the battle with Skullseedramon today. Please look forward to playing out the rest of the battle yourself.
What do you mean? He says, now that we know that it's not going to have PvP, probably a lot of Digimon is not going to be playable. What do you mean? What the hell do you mean by that? What do you... Listen, Yohane. Don't be so doomy. Don't be so doomy and gloomy. It's not all bad, man. We'll figure it out. We'll be all right. Let's get Diamond. Let's get Shade. We'll be all right, brother. He said, so basically, Sharkmon, my thing, I guarantee you, you might just have to beat Skullseedramon and then you can make them. It should, I have a feeling that they're not going to be as stringent, strict, annoying with these evolution blocks that are story related. I have a suspicion. I could be wrong, but I could see it just being you have to at least just get past them. It might not even be that. It might just be that it's like super hard to get to that, you know, agent rank, for example. You might need to be too high to the point where you can't be that agent rank until you get to him. Like, it's just not possible, or / you need to grind more. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll see. But I have a feeling they're going to be a little bit more lax. That shit was so bad in Cyber Sleuth. It felt like almost nobody I wanted to make was possible. It was so freaking stupid. So I don't think they're doing that again.
That's all for new game information.
I will say the lack of that many Digimon also is what affected Cyber Sleuth. It just didn't have that many. So whenever you blocked us from like 40 Digimon, that, you know, it actually affected a lot because a lot of Digimon went into that. You know, a lot of Digimon went into War Greymon, sort of thing. Oh, well, what is this?
The latest title in the series after approximately 10 years, Digimon Story Time Stranger will be released on October 3rd, 2025. New information will keep coming, so keep an eye on the official X and official website for future updates.
He's a baddie Susanoo-man.
And finally, an announcement regarding upcoming Digimon events in 2025. Now available, 2 versions will be released, Western Warriors and Eastern Braves. Enjoy raising, evolving, and battling to your heart's content. A special page introducing the new Eastern Digital World is now available on Digimon Web. Furthermore, a new...
Damn, that's the fuck it? Dropped a big ass fucking bomb and just dipped? Damn. Crazy as shit. Alright, chat. This is the last segment for the day, chat. This shit, man. This shit got me going a little crazy. I can't even lie. All of this stuff. What can I not get English translation? I guess it doesn't even matter. We're just gonna have to look at the images. That's fine. But unless, is this the thing right here? Okay, no, like this. Nah, they just said fuck you. I think they just haven't built it out yet. I think that's all it is. So we'll get to it. So A couple things. A couple things. First off, Doug, my experts out there, do we have anything like this for Yggdrasil? Do we have anything like this for Yggdrasil? That's my first question. Okay, it's the first question. Second question. How come it almost feels like they skipped over the Witch server, yet Liberator is highly highlighting it right now? I think those are my two big questions. Does one like this exist for Yggdrasil? A page of sorts or anything of this fucking nature for Yggdrasil? I know one doesn't exist for Iliad. Honestly, Time Stranger is kind of the example, which is actually kind of cool when you think about this. Most media in Digimon is Yggdrasil. I guess anime. I'm having fun with myself right now. Most anime media is Yggdrasil. We're gonna get our first game, that's Iliad, and then the VPET out here announcing a whole new digital world. I don't know. I'm just playing. Anyway, so yeah, this is a new thing. But my thing is, this is the shit that they should be doing. I like the idea of I know this isn't what they're doing. So hold on, because I don't fully understand the whole Witchenly shit. Y'all were it was my shorts that I started getting a flood of Witchenly comments. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? And I looked at Liberate a little bit. I started understanding it. You're telling me Witchenly is never wants to touch with, because Witchelny, because it's been around for a minute, right? When was the first time it ever got mentioned? All right, so my thing is, I thought we were on the path of the next stop. I thought we were getting to a situation where, right, we've been doing Yggdrasil, cool. People like us know about other servers, but others, they don't know, right? That's fine. I thought we were getting to a point with this game where we're gonna begin being like, boom, 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 boom. Iliad feels like the second digital world, like the second one we started hearing about more, after Yggdrasil. I'm saying Digimon Dreamers. What is Dreamers? What is Dreamers from? Digimon Dreamers. What is it's manga? How old is that? I just thought we was about to be like, oh yeah, like I said, Yggdrasil, Iliad, then we were gonna get on this one, Witchelny. I thought with Liberators, being released right now, I thought that was the route we were going, and so this all of this shit is just throwing me off. That's what threw me off. I'm like, wait, y'all now? I'm like, y'all didn't even talk about the other shit you got going on. Yeah, witches. But he said Witchelny was made based on another toy line they had back in the day. See, that makes sense. That's cool. That makes sense. So we got this Shambhala. Okay, there we go. The Digital World Shambhala. So they got this lore that they've created to promote something. But see, this is cool. Like I said, how I thought they were doing it is how they should do it, and I think that's why I'm having this slight issue. Cause it's like, I just feel like y'all should be more organized. Y'all are getting to a point of being organized So like, I just wish y'all could keep going with it. It'd just be really cool if they could just be like, Liberators. Even if we don't need a game for everything, maybe Liberators, it's an anime series. But you can see Beat Break. They don't operate the way that I'd like them to. But like the way that I'm thinking about it could organize things better. I understand this whole concept of new digital world to promote stuff. It just could be better. We could have a whole universe is what I'm saying. I'm just thinking a little bit bigger picture, low key. A little bit bigger picture. Like, yo, we could really have a universe going on. Because you already have it. It's just so unstructured. What's good, Eben? So, all right. So it says, this topic is of floating continents and small islands in the ocean of the internet. Is another world after the Digital World and Digital World Iliad. So look, even here they're not really even touching on Witchelny, which is just mad weird to me. It's fine though, like it's because we know Susanomon, and so like it actually does. It's cool that Susanomon is a familiar face to introduce something new, having that little familiarity before you introduce new shit. So I actually fuck with that heavy. So fuck it. We'll forget about Witchelny. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't know Witchelny at the end of the day. So forget about it. I mean, I should be reading Liberators. I'll read Liberators. I do read Liberators. I just dropped it. Anyways, we'll say it. Iliad, Digital World, Iliad, Shambhala. Those are the three, right? Those are our three. That's cool. That's cool. Shambhala, also known as Eastern Digital World, is heavily influenced by data from East Asia region. And the Digimon that inhabit it have undergone various evolutionary changes unique to Shambhala. It's just translation bad to adapt to the environment. Origins. Host computer Conron. Susanomon destroyed the system that had existed since ancient times. Interesting. The power of creation, he rewrote it into the current form of Shambhala, or so the legends say. Oh, I love lore like this is so cool to me. They mentioning a whole new generation of royal knights led by Jesmon. They wanted to introduce for years now. I was gonna say I did read that. They've been talking about how the Knights of the Round Table is more than 12. So this is how they're introducing it. Guarantees the stability of the digital world as long as Homer. Colon. Okay. It is a program system only allowed to interfere with the world when Shambhala is in a situation where it is difficult to sustain. Usually a dormant state, does not have a fixed shape, but the pattern resembles the Tai Chi. So this thing right here, this is known only to a select few Digimon. Only the area is considered to be the center. So this is the digital world right here. Continent, island. Heroes. So we got heroes. The 8 warriors of Shambhala, the heavenly emperor. So these are equivalent to the royal knights, equivalent to the Olympus 12. 8 Digimon summoned by Conron, called the 8 warlords of the heavenly emperor. They are said to be the guardians of the current Shambhala in place of the legendary being Susanomon. Shakamon, Amaterasumon, Kaguyamon, Kaguya from Naruto. Chat, that looks like that's Kaguya vibes. Ryugamon, I've seen Ryuga. Wait, why have I seen that? Also looks familiar for some reason. Enmamon reminds me of like Wukong, but even him a little bit. Jesus, the wheel, these designs are fire. Natamon, Takutomon, these are fire. Led by Shakamon. Okay, led by Shakamon, who listens to Conron's will as a voice from heaven and leads the 8 samurai as their spokesman. So Susanomon is the god. He not even a part of that little shit. He higher than that. Oh my god. 3 heroes. Among the 8, there are 3 who are in charge of protecting. Okay, no, they're part of that. Takudomon, Adamon. All right, chat. I gotta get out of here. It's a little bit of an abrupt end, but I do gotta get out of here. I'm gonna catch up with y'all real soon. All right.